Good morning. How did you sleep last night? I hope you slept very, very well. I hope that whatever you did during the day yesterday, you feel happy and satisfied and sure enough about yourself that you slept well. You slept deep last night. That's what I want for you. I'm gonna go down and get some water from the pond this morning. Oh, isn't that a beautiful sight? Would you guys like to see it? There we are. Let's see how many frogs we can sneak into the water. We can sneak up on them. These frogs. Oh, they're all scared. I gotta get some water this morning for my chickens. Oh, I love this sight in the mornings. It's just so serene and so peaceful, and it just has a way of helping me greet the day. Something about water. Water is life. So I just want you to take a minute with me and just inhale and exhale. And again. And when you exhale, I want you to let all the stress come out. And listen to the birds. And know that the sun is right on your back. And it's going to be a very calm, beautiful day. Let's get some water for those chickens. So what are we going to do today? After such a restful night last night, I was thinking I want to go out in the woods. I need to make another trail. I know, Mars, you make a lot of trails. Well, if I don't make a trail, I can't enjoy the land. So I have a bunny trail, which is just basically a short trail in mine. And I came across some wildflowers in the woods yesterday. I didn't even know I had, because I hadn't got to enjoy that part of the woods before. And so I want to make some wild woodland flower beds in the woods. You want to say good morning to my chickens? Say good morning, cauliflower. My daughter named him Cauliflower. I wanted to call him Flower, and she said, Mom, that sounds too feminine. I said, what about Flower Bud? She said, what about Cauliflower? So he got named Cauliflower. Isn't he beautiful? I love his ears. They're so cute. I love his ears. All right, I'll let you eat your breakfast. And my new hens are at my feet. I'll show you. They are the ones I got from the sale. They've had their little beaks burned. Poor babies. I understand why they do that, but ew. These girls can't defend themselves out here amongst my old cranky hens. But they do all right. Everybody's settled down now, and they've got their pecking order established. So they're settling right in. They like me. I'm surprised. For industrial chickens, they just follow me like more like puppies than chickens. All right, let's go find some wildflowers. Well, good morning, fellow Petal Warriors. How are you doing on this lovely spring day? I hope you are feeling fantastic. Would you like to go out in the woods and take a walk with me this morning? So I'm out just walking around trying to decide which direction I want to make the bunny trail. And I decided to come over this way with it, and lo and behold, to my surprise, were some beautiful little rue anemones growing here, which are a little woodland plant. There's also a false rue anemone, but those are usually white and have 5 sepals. And as you can tell, these range from white back over there in the more shadier area to pink. That's actually pink. There you go. Can you see the pink? And the false rue anemone has 5 sepals, where these can have up to 10, I believe, sepals on them. And then these little rue anemones, they have both nectar and pollen, and the false rue anemone only has pollen. So these are cool. So I thought, well, I'll just make the bunny path walk past here, and I'll just clean up this area, save these little wildflowers, mark them off, and let them be a point of interest as you're walking past the bunny trail in the early spring. Then I'm going to collect some of these leaves because I can't pass that up. They are a member of the crowfoot family, and you can see why. It looks like little duck feet, doesn't it? Those are just too cute. So let's do what we can to save this area and just turn it into a little wildflower spring garden right off the edge of our bunny trail path. Hopping down the bunny trail. So just a couple of things I thought would be cool on to see in the bunny trail would be if I straightened out this mess a little bit, fill it with soil, and just create a hugelkultur garden right there. And then I thought this would be beautiful. More hostas, more woodland flowers planted right here. It's already kind of shaped. You see what I mean? So I don't really have to do a lot. Just clean it up, fill it up with soil, and be done with it. Those huge, out of control, invasive white roses in the back, I think I'm going to actually leave those. I know, right? I'm going to leave those, and I'm going to cut them back severely. And then if you can handle all the leaf crunching I've been raking all morning, show you more of the bunny trail. Bunny trail just means a shorter trail for those who don't want to walk too far. So I thought right here, another beautiful, it just looks like it's already going to be a woodland flower garden. So all I have to do is just straighten it up. And then those anemones grow right here in the center in the total shade. And so I thought here and there would be some great hostas. And this is as far as I've gotten on the trail. And I've started saving some smaller sticks that I think will make really, really keen little rabbitats along the way. And put some cutesy signs up and some rabbit statues and maybe some rabbit facts along the way. And thought it'd be great. All right, back to work. So where it grows is like where it wants to grow. So I'm not going to fight nature. I'm going to work with nature. So I'm going to be moving some of this moss over into some of the gardens. And then if you have a very keen eye, you can catch these little ladies. And they're just a wild woodland fern. There's a little one there, and then there's a really beautiful lady back here. And I thought I would just move these ferns into the flower garden where instead of being stepped on, they can grow really big, give them some space, and let them spread out. They're native to the area. They grow right here anyway. Why not save them? And then for jobs like this hugelkultur bed, I tend to bring out the big guns. This thing is amazing. You just down, and it's really amazing. I love mine. 160 bucks. You just cannot go wrong. At some point, I will do a full review on it, but I absolutely love mine. Thank you, persimmon tree, for all that you were in life and all that you will now become. I appreciate you. So day 3 of this project, and I believe I'm going to stop here. I don't want to get leaf rake burnout. So I'm going to stop here, probably spend the rest of the afternoon fishing or something fun. I will show a close-up of the garden. Bear in mind, I don't have all the plants that I want yet. I'm going to the city next week, and I'll be visiting my favorite nursery up there. And I want to get some hostas and start collecting some shade-loving plants, bleeding hearts and lily of the valley, and a host of other plants that you can grow in the deep shade. So I'll just show a pan of the garden before I let y'all go. So this is the maidenhair fern. This is the top of my dad's cabin. I didn't know what I was going to do with it until now, and it's absolutely perfect right here. The gnome and the sign are gifts from my daughter. Those are white impatiens in elven white. That's the moss. Wouldn't it be so cool for me to learn to grow that moss on top of that cabin? Wouldn't that be neat? So he got a nice mossy backyard and lots of mulch and whatnot. And it's pretty sparsely planted because, like I said, I have to go to the city and get some more plants. But Impatiens were in Firestar and Elven White. And violets, moved down a lot of violets. And of course, the inspiration for the entire trail was these beautiful little anemones, little rue anemones. And I was so happy to be able to save those and another one of those gorgeous maidenhair ferns. So I'll take you all on a full tour of this trail and show you where it goes and how everything turned out after I finish the hugelkultur garden, and we'll go over that. I hope you all, if you celebrate Easter, have a very blessed Easter. If you do not, have a wonderful Sunday, and I hope you all the best.